Christmas? Well, let's can't say Merry Christmas anymore.
It's over.
New Year's. It's that week between.
Happy last week of the year.
There you go. Happy last week of the. This is our last show of 2022.
This is it. We're done for the year.
True.
That's right. We're not. I'm not doing another show this year. Not with you two, anyways.
No, we're done with you this year, dude.
Right.
We're over it.
Right?
And we get to say the stupid. We'll see you next year.
See you next year.
See you next year.
I hate that. New Year's Eve, everybody says that. We'll see you next year.
Yeah. Crap, I forgot. My boss is gonna so do that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's so lame.
I can't stand it either. It's one of those. It's one of those sayings that people do all the time, and they're just like, "Come on, who did it?"
That was
Amateur.
Nah, man, mine's all on mute.
No, that just shows that the notification for the live just went out.
Oh, hey, look at that. So,
That's how.
yeah. Did you guys have a surprisingly good day on Christmas?
No. No.
I didn't on eBay, but on Grilled I did.
Look at you.
Yeah.
I saw he's having a bunch of success on Grilled.
Yeah.
I had another sale on Grilled as well, and I'm surprised I even got that sale actually.
I'm sorry. I'm so distracted by your cat is in that little house behind you.
Yeah,
He distracted by Marble.
he might be distracted if mine come behind me because they're starting to do that now. I'm like,
Sarah's melting. I just saw the little head poking out, and I'm like, "Oh, this is
just enjoy Marble in the background." That's the thing, by the way.
Can you just zoom in on him, and we'll just let that play for the next hour and 45 minutes?
exactly.
I mean, I can. It'll be the face, and I'll just be talking.
Yeah. No, we'll just all sign off, and everybody could just watch Marble in his little house for the rest of the show. So,
right.
What's up, Junk Monkey? How's it going?
Hello.
Hey.
Scott in the house? What's happening?
Scott.
Hi, Ian. What's happening?
Precious.
So, how was everybody's Christmas? Good? Bad? Santa get you everything
good.
you wanted?
Yeah. Went with Belen's side of the family.
Cool.
That's about it. Allie had her presents, my daughter, and that's about it.
Okay.
After a few years, Christmas is like just another day at this point.
Yeah, it's yeah. We the majority of the money that we spent on each other was going to Atlantic City, so it wasn't. We didn't have very many presents for each other, but I did get a pair of boots that I needed.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that'll be good. They're Lambos. They're like generic Uggs, but they're not. They're not what you're thinking. They're not. They're not like puffy looking. They look like guys' boots. So, but yeah, no, they're slip on too. So it's like, I don't have to mess with 38. Like crossing the laces all the way up. So I appreciate that. That's what I was looking for. So
Nice.
But yeah, that was it. It was cool. So, and like I said, I have that Nike gift card that I'm just very torn on what to do with.
I mean, you could do it for your 2000 giveaway.
No. It's going to me. It's so hard when you're looking at Nike.com and you're like, hey, boy, these things are expensive.
Well, I mean, what if they release some New Year's version of the Jordans that you like?
Yeah, that's true. I doubt it. Because they have a coming soon section. So,
I'm not for sure how that one works. I think you may have to get in line for those, which makes no sense.
That's not going to happen.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen.
Just a pair of the Jordan ones and be good with it.
That's probably what I'm going to end up doing. What's up, Sal? How's it going? Tommy wants to know how your 75% off sale is going.
I'm going to do that when the new year starts because I'm trying to make not
as
much.
Oh, you really are going to do it?
I'm going to be thinking about it because, I mean, a lot of the stuff I got still were mistakes, of course, and might as well do it, right? Get at least some money back because if not, I'll probably just be donating it to Goodwill or something else, making no money at all, just taking a huge loss.
There you go. I thought Tommy was being sarcastic.
He's been telling me for the past month to do it now on this live and another live that we're in together as well.
Okay. What's up, Kirsten? Terry's here. Hi, Terry. I spent more on other families than I did on my own. Yeah, same.
Yeah.
That's right. Kirsten, yeah, you got chocolate covered pretzels from us.
I think I ate some chocolate covered Reese's pretzels and it got me sick.
Oh,
Like really
That's
sick.
that's not good. Can't have
Don't
that.
eat them.
Yeah, nobody got sick from any of the food I cooked, so that's a plus. That's a win. So, what's up, Paul? How's it going?
Hey, Paul.
Merry Christmas, Ping.
Merry Christmas, Ping.
Yeah, I had the Chinese. I had the Chinese Christmas. I was proud of myself.
Did you really?
Yeah, Chinese. Yep.
Oh, nice.
We had the In-N-Out Christmas.
Did you? I would have done that.
Yeah, I would have done it too.
Are they open on Christmas?
When did we have In-N-Out? When did we have In-N-Out?
Yesterday.
I guess yesterday. I guess they were open.
Yeah.
No, on Friday. I'm sorry. It was Friday that we had.
Yeah, I was gonna say because they're like a big like Christian company. I'd be very surprised that they're open on Christmas. Because up until like a couple years ago, they put Bible verses under the cups, or do they still do that?
They did.
Yeah, at the bottom of the cup there was a Bible verse.
All I know is so good that I don't never pay attention to that stuff.
Nobody looks under the cup. That's probably why I put it there. Nike has a code today, stacking on clearance. Oh,
Really?
Might not be going to the Nike shop tomorrow. Hey Ed, how do those Pokemon cards turn out? Any goodies or just common bulk?
Berlin's posting them right now, but most of them are just like your. Let me see. Most of them are just like your common low dollar value ones. Like this is one. It's like
No, $7.
this were like around maybe $7 plus the standard envelope shipping. Unfortunately, it won't zoom in, of course.
Oh, that's good enough.
But this is a full hollow, and then another one. This one's worth like another $7. This is a full gold hollow, or whatever the heck it's called.
Mm-hmm.
But most of these seem to only be worth between $1 to $5. Nothing major.
They're just gonna line them up.
Yeah.
Maybe right now she's trying them just singles. You know, maybe she's learning how to list on eBay too. So it's like a win-win, I guess.
Oh yeah.
So she's doing that right now, but they're not the greatest, but makes some money at least from it.
Like the Pikachu ones.
Yeah, she has like Pikachu ones that she wanted to keep, but she's ended up taking them up. And then we got a bunch of McDonald toys, Jimmy. Oh, and she got a Ronald McDonald's Beanie Baby.
There you go. I've got like 4 of those.
Ed's kitty in the house is adorable. Yeah.
Yeah.
We were gonna just have that play for the next hour.
Precious.
Yeah.
Oh, that's his leg sticking out.
Promo code is Holly Yay. I'll be right there. I didn't even know they made that. All right, I'm going to use that. Saw some Air Max models as low as $44 ship. I think that might be what I'm doing. Sarah wants Chinese. Yeah, they would say that's on the bottom. Is that the only one on the bottom?
Probably.
I'm taking my family out for some dim sum lunch tomorrow. That sounds really good. I love dim sum. I'm dumb. The code was for Nike on.
Cross.
Thanks a lot, Tommy. 12 hours of Aria sounds like you need a drink.
Oh, jeez.
That would be nuts.
Not yours.
That's right. Kristen did make some Chinese food. Until he reads the next line. Yeah, I know. Thanks a lot, Tommy. You had me all excited. I was going to be saving me a trip to the store tomorrow. But, I don't know. I was looking through it all last night, and I couldn't really find anything that I had to have. Well, I take that back. I did find a whole bunch of things that I had to have, but it was like $210, $230. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not going there. So,
Right.
yeah. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But someday, I'll probably just end up with, like what Jimmy said, the Jordan 1s retros or whatever.
Yeah.
Just I won't wear them until after the snow's done.
That was that's my problem. And Jen's like, "Hey, you gonna wear your Jordan ones?" I'm like, "There's snow outside." No,
Salt? No, absolutely not. No.
no.
Wear my Hey Dudes or boots or whatever, or
Exactly.
flip flops. The fuzzy Uggs.
-5. I'm going out to my mailbox in shorts with no coat on. It was brilliant.
That was some of the coldest temperatures I remember in quite a while.
Yeah, it was pretty nuts. Especially when it's been a long time since like all of my doors have been frozen shut, even my house.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Oh, your house?
I don't know. Yeah, my screen door, man, I tried to open it. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, we may be replacing the glass. She's like, what?
My window to my truck was frozen solid for like an hour. Like I could not get the window down, and I kept, you pound on the inside of it to try and get the ice to crack. Wasn't happening.
Mm-hmm.
Like I went to the airport to meet my brother and everything, and the whole way there I had no window, so I was the guy at the getting the ticket for the parking lot. I had to open my door. That's awful. And then you get out of the car and you got that wind that's 30, 40 miles an hour, and it's 2 degrees outside. And it's just, it's the worst feeling because the moisture in your nose freezes, and it's just not pleasant at all.
Because like you said, when I was trying to unthaw the car, my beard froze. It like froze out. I was like, what is going on here? That was the weirdest feeling. I told my wife, I was like, it's gone. I can't take this. Man.
You just no, you have to, because if you shave that thing off now while it's cold, then your face is freezing.
Well, I meant just a normal, take it down like yours. Yeah, she was like, what? Yeah, because it like froze all the way over. It was weird. I was like, she's like, well, now you know how I feel. With her long hair.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? She's like, I told you not to go outside when you took a shower. I was like, I didn't think about it.
You put a hat on.
I did, but yeah, it froze to my coat, which was weird. Like, this is all weird.
It was awful. It was some of the worst. The worst though. My Galaxy Crocs. My fuzzy Crocs. Kirsten's done with the cold now. She's from California and never experienced a white Christmas or cold, so now she's done with it. But that was some of the worst weather I've ever experienced.
Yeah.
And then it's going to be 60 on next week over the weekend.
Yeah, next year's supposed to be like 52.
Yeah, next year.
Stupid.
Come on. Got me there. I'm like, oh, you're looking at the forecast for next Christmas?
Like, stop it.
Had Chinese lunch Wednesday with my brother and going to have Chinese lunch on Friday. We have Chinese often. I'm a fan.
Oh, yeah.
Chinese food out here is kind of crappy, but we found one place that's decent. But
yes, that's where we ate. We ate at the better one. I don't know. I was watching Christmas Story. I was like, I want Chinese for Christmas.
There you go.
And then my wife's like,
did you get the duck?
No.
Smiling at me. Did you see the new Christmas Story?
I did, yeah.
It's good. I won't give any spoilers out because people might have seen it. But
yeah,
I was afraid.
They did a great job with it.
They did. Yeah. The new Christmas Story, A Christmas Story Christmas.
I've never seen the first one.
Oh.
It's over. Yeah. I'm over it.
You've never seen the first one?
I've seen scenes of it, but I've never seen the whole thing.
Oh my god. Everybody I know hates it. Like, my wife hates it, my mom hates it. Like, the only people that like it in my household are me and my brother, and it's such a good movie. It's for a kid that grew up in the 80s when it came out, and it was this movie that you're just, the kid, all the kid wanted was a BB gun, and you're like, I totally relate to this kid. Like 100%.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, they the new one they did a really, really good job. You got to see the first one though, and then not Christmas. There's Christmas Story 2, which is terrible.
Yeah.
There's Christmas Story and then A Christmas Story Christmas. They're both on HBO Max right now, and they're both awesome. But the cool thing about the new one is that all the original actors that were children in the first one are adults in the second one, and they actually did pull all the actors that they could, except for the mom, because the mom from the original Christmas Story is still alive, and she declined the movie,
Yes.
so they got somebody else. But the old man's dead, and but the rest of them were all kids, and now they're adults, and they're in the movie, which makes it awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
So,
no,
it was
right.
80 degrees yesterday. Whatever, Ping.
Yeah, it's only 80 degrees. I'm kidding.
Yeah, you see the first one. The grown-up one was good. Yeah, I mean, they did good. They could have really butchered it, and they didn't. They stuck to the kind of the, and it takes place in like the 70s, so it's kind of cool to see all the old vintage stuff and see all the old like I don't know. I like seeing all that stuff because I'm like, they probably bought half of that stuff on eBay for people like us.
They had to.
They probably did.
Oh yeah. So, and then Sarah likes watching 8-Bit Christmas because of the Cabbage Patches. So
Yeah.
the 8-Bit Christmas, the boy wants a Nintendo and the girl wants a Cabbage Patch, and they like buy Cabbage Patches from like a black market Cabbage Patch dealer. He opens the trunk and there's Cabbage Patches in his trunk. It's so funny.
Black market.
Well, I guess that was a thing back then too.
It was,
that,
yeah.
like,
For
because
Cabbage
nobody
Patch?
could. Yeah, I guess the craze was so insane that you really couldn't find them, and like the toy stores just couldn't keep them in stock, and there was lines and crowds and like people going crazy, and that people actually did sell fakes, and they sold like secondhand Cabbage Patches to people because they couldn't find them anywhere else.
Yeah.
Wow. So it's kind of like the Pokemon thing now, just now with black market.
That
Yeah.
and the Furbies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Furbies were the same way. That was
Or
nuts.
PS5. Can you? My brother was telling me you still can't find a PS5.
Dude, our Walmart stocked with them.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I swear our Walmart has them too.
I was depressed, yeah, when we went and got our daughters. I was like, man, they even went down in price. What is going on?
They did.
My original one was free. I mean, sorry. Just saying. Perks of the one perk of my job at that moment when winning that, I was like, in the PS5? What? Can I go home and play it? No. Come on.
I'm surprised you didn't sell it.
I thought about it, but then I was like, for like the long, I don't know. I kind of was like, it was cool to flash it, like the box every once in a while. You know, like, I have it. But then
When you don't have
again,
PS5.
I had to send that one back and then get the next the next release of them because mine broke. So,
Oh, well, good for
which
you.
happens when they're always the first releases, right? They always break.
Yeah, they always are junk. Yeah, it happened.
No, I think even right now they're still trying to sell them for like $800 in the resale market.
They're
Are they
trying,
really?
but you can just go to Walmart and get them.
But apparently not on the West Coast. Well, I don't know about Southern California.
I don't know.
But Northern California, my brother was saying they're not in stock anywhere.
If it's not in Northern, then probably here in Southern it's even worse because a lot more people.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big gamer. I have an Xbox, but
Yeah, plus I don't feel like blowing $500 on this console that I'm more than likely not even going to use.
oh, I bet you figure out a way to use it.
Oh yeah, I still have the Oculus and I haven't played that thing in like 4 months.
Yeah,
But it's there. It's so fun though.
it looks fun.
It's fun.
I don't know. It looks fun and people love it. And like, but some of the stuff that you can do on it is so stupid. Like, isn't there like a bartending game where you can just bartend?
There is, yeah. There's also an office simulation where you could be bored in an office setting. Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
What do? Just sit there and stare at your computer screen the whole time?
Well, you live the life of the office. That's really
So
all
you
I
get
know
a-
about it.
So you get is there challenges or anything? Or you just sit there and do whatever you want.
Nope. You're just in an office. That's it.
Can you get up and make copies?
I'm pretty sure you can. I see it in the front page, or I think I've seen it somewhere, but I don't think you can really do anything other than just be in that one little office space. But since I don't play those games, I have no idea. But yeah,
I'd have to give them those.
You get to mess around.
Mhm.
Like an open world.
Yeah.
But in the office.
That would be fun. Hi, JD. Is it warming up for you up there too? Because we have a heat wave going on here.
Right?
20 degrees.
I'm pretty sure Ping already knows, but here we're about to get 4 days of rain. I believe it's 4 days of rain. It's gonna be a cool 45 degrees.
Oh, we're gonna be warmer than you.
Oh, really?
We'll be in the Sunday is gonna be 60.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It's.
Well, there you go.
Cold.
Now we switched.
Yeah, there you go. I can't wait till Monday's show. Is it going to be warm still on Monday? Well, the problem with our weather is that it will be 60 and then it'll die. Now it'll be back down into the 40s on Monday.
And I remember next Monday we'll see you next year.
There's the classic California saying.
Yeah, we need the rain. What we don't need is the dumb drivers who don't know how to drive in the rain.
You could come have some of ours. If there was a way I could import rain to California or water, can we just get a bunch of tanker trucks and just fill it up and drive it over into your reservoirs?
Yeah, we had rain today too.
I mean, it's so funny whenever you move from California to the East Coast and you see them changing out a fire hydrant or something and letting all the water dump onto the road, and you're like, that would never fly in California. Be people mad.
Oh man, I have stories for you guys for backstage.
I remember, when I lived out there, that was the ice bucket challenge or whatever was going on.
Oh god.
And people were getting yelled at online for wasting water. So
I think that was when it was severely bad, and people were still doing that challenge.
Come on.
Come
on. I mean, it's a little bucket of water. So people were like, somebody on my Facebook was like, if you're going to do the ice bucket challenge, just do it on your lawn so you're not wasting water. And I'm like,
they did say that actually.
I remember that, man. It was so stupid.
You remember the crate challenge?
The what?
The crate challenge?
The crate challenge? Yeah, where people had to walk up the milk crates. Did anybody make it?
I think somebody here in Venice Beach did. They did a whole video about it.
Everybody I saw bit it hard, and it was funny to watch.
No, I was like, I'm not doing that.
I'm not doing it. No, I would definitely hurt myself. It's warming up here above 0 degrees for the next few days. Woohoo!
There you go.
Heat wave. Break out the shorts. Yeah, I guess that is a weird thing from California. No fences.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, we could walk.
I mean, you'll see fences, but only 2-3 foot fences.
Yeah, I could walk straight from my yard into my neighbor's yard.
Oh, it was being sarcastic?
Huh? No, she's being serious. When you go out in the suburbs in California, everybody's got fences around their property. We legit don't, most people don't have fences around here.
Yeah. We have a fence.
Yeah.
I mean, I think mine and my neighbor's house are the only ones with fences because of our dogs. But
yeah, most people that have
my neighbor, dogs. He doesn't have one. That's kind of weird.
It's oddball.
Always see this horse right in my front yard. I'm like, why is this horse out here again?
There's a horse in your front yard?
Yeah. My neighbor's got a horse. It's in his garage.
He just wanders over to your yard?
Yeah, he'll let it out if it has to get shoes put on or something. Yeah, every time I'm like, George, come get your horse, man. Oh, here, Jim.
Nice.
The horse is in the yard again. I'm like, crap. Come on. I don't want to clean up its poop, man.
Yeah, no, those things. That's
true.
That's a big pile.
I have to walk it over. I'm like, come on, man.
Gotta give it a carrot while it's there.
Yeah, that's his horse. No, I'm afraid then it will come over all the time. It'd be like a stray cat or something.
You'd be like, look, dude, I'm just taking the horse now.
Yeah, so you got
my horse.
You got George.
We already got the stray cat.
That's right.
George has got the horse and a big dog, and then my neighbors next door, they got the Great Danes and all the chickens and ducks, and then I've got
they have
cats,
horses too,
the dogs, and the rabbits. So yeah, we're like a zoo around here.
Oh, sweet! You should start charging admission.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a
Just need
horse.
an elephant or something. That would be
Get
good.
an alligator. Yeah.
Don't know if I'd live, but we'd try it.
Yeah. You just bring it in the winter.
Put it in the bathtub.
Get a.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. There. Yeah. That'd be great. Jim show up to the next live like, "Hey guys."
Yeah.
Missing an arm.
I didn't know them things could run 30 miles per hour.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
fast.
they can move.
That is correct.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know they could move that. Again, being off from work, watching weird documentaries, I'm like, those things can run 30 miles per hour.
You
Holy
never
crap.
watched Steve Irwin get chased by a couple of them? He got chased by a few of them. He's always, crikey, these things can run up to 30 miles an hour.
I know, and it's weird that a stingray took him out. That's what's weird.
Stingray took him out, yeah. That
Wow.
was the guy's putting his head in gators' mouths and the stingray killed him. Like, talk about weird.
Go one-on-one with an ostrich, too. I've seen that. I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah,
it's
that's
crazy.
Was.
Yeah. Now his son's following in his footsteps, you know? Like,
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, he's
that's who I watch the alligators and crocodiles on.
yeah.
That's like,
I think I saw one run at Mike Rowe. I think that's whenever I was like, wow, those things are quick.
yeah. It's like, yeah, they're like, you can't outrun them.
No thanks.
No. Talking about Christmas movies, I watched Jingle All the Way with Schwarzenegger. He's trying to get his hands on a Turbo Man toy. Reminded me of the sneaker market. Yeah, that's a good movie.
Why do
That
I
was-
remind you of the sneaker market?
Just people standing in line to get things. It's yeah. That was a funny Christmas movie, and it was. I think the only reason it's so funny is because Arnold's in it. If it was anybody else, it would be terrible. But it's because he's in it. It's great.
Yeah.
I watched so many Christmas movies. On Christmas, but I watched Die Hard, and everyone's like, "No, it's not a Christmas movie."
It's
I'm
not
like,
a Christmas movie.
I've never seen it either.
did you know they have an advent calendar that's Hans Gruber falling off the Nakatomi building, and you move him down a day?
No, but that's
And then
awesome.
when he hits the ground, it's
That's
Christmas.
awesome.
I know. I want that. So,
Yeah.
alligators and petting zoos equals Chubbs from Happy Gilmore. Yeah,
That's the best.
with the wooden hand. So, yeah, like what I was saying. So, yeah, So you said you had a good day on Grailed on Christmas. We had a really good day on eBay on Christmas. And I was
had nothing.
surprised. Our whole the morning we had people buying things in the morning, and then we had a few people buy things in the afternoon, and we had somebody come through and buy 7 packs of ephemera off of us at night. And I was like, "Don't these people have families? Like, what are you doing?"
Yeah.
They probably don't.
Yeah, because last year at this time, Freya, what are you doing? See, I told you my cats are being. They got into catnip or something. But anyway, yeah, Christmas, dude. I mean, it seemed like you get those people like 3 days before Christmas. Can you next day air this? No, I'm not doing that. But people, if you want to pay for it, it's not going to make it either way. So it doesn't matter. But if you want to waste your money and spend $70 to ship something that you could just go across the street to get, we could try it. But anyways, yeah, I mean, Christmas, it was weird. I kept getting. It's weird when you make a sell on Grail because you get your PayPal notification first. I'm like, who's sending me money? It's like,
I get
you
the
get
email
paid?
first.
You get paid immediately?
right away. Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Damn.
You get paid immediately.
Yeah,
I
it'd be
tell you,
like,
you gotta try it, Adam. You gotta try
We
it.
don't have any. We don't have anything to
it'd be
sell.
like it says Joe Smo just sent you $42.39.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? And then I click on it, and then it says, obviously it was for that West Virginia hat, and I'm like, oh crap! And then the email comes through. Hey, you made a sale. Here's your 3 steps, and you go through the 3 steps. You ship the label. So, like I said, I sold the hat for $50. They took $5 out for the label, and then like $3 for a fee. So I ended up with like $42 on it. So
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I would love to, but we don't have anything to sell on Grailed. Like nothing.
Yeah.
Then I'm moving all my vintage to Grailed. Like I sold a shirt on there for $35 more than what I had it on eBay. Which is crazy. Yeah, it sold in 3 days.
I saw it.
Yeah, it's nasty. I was like, this is crazy. This is crazy.
I don't think we have much in the way of vintage shirts left, though. I think most of our shirts have.
Well, even moderns are selling on there.
Yeah, you could put regular shirts there.
You can put that Sprite shirt on there if you want to. If they're going
I actually kind of like this shirt.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm just saying you don't have to put vintage on there.
I mean, but
yeah, man. If you have regular T-shirts, you can still put them on. It's like, what if the people who buy them on Grail, they're not shopping on eBay and they end up buying on Grail from you?
Wasn't Grail more of a like Gen X kind of market?
It is, but I mean, I'm selling old man sneakers on there, and they're selling. So I sold 2 New Balance 990s, and that's not Gen X shoes at all.
Even might be ironically.
And then what was the other one? Yeah. I sold a pair of Justin boots on it. Then I sold a Tommy Bahama hat, so it's not really Gen X stuff.
No, it's not. But maybe it's I'd have to. I don't know what we've got. I'm gonna have to go through Vendu and look and see what we have that we could sell on there.
Does it support Grailed?
Yeah. Yeah, remember they were pushing at the same time. List Perfectly was pushing to get Grailed on there. So I mean,
I don't know, man. Grailed is doing something, and you never know. It might be something that just might surpass Macari. You never know.
See, the only problem that I would have with it is that so the Vendu app is become an addiction for us because it is super convenient to be able to take things off while you're on the phone or on your phone. But it doesn't work for Shopify and it doesn't work for Grailed. So we'd have both marketplaces that don't work on the Vendu app working. Now, granted, we're not going to put Cabbage Patches on Grailed, but it really becomes a big pain on Shopify whenever we're out in like a Cabbage Patch sales and we got to take it off. We got to take it off manually, and then when we get home, we have to actually pull it from Vendu because Vendu will still think because it'll pull it off of Macari, it'll pull it off of Poshmark, and it'll pull it off of eBay, but it will leave it on Shopify. So we'll have one Cabbage Patch that says that it's only on Shopify, but it's actually not. Vendu just thinks it is because we pulled it manually off of Shopify or off of Shopify. So it's, I don't know. That's the only thing that would suck about it. And I really like the app. I just wish they kind of would have waited to bring the app out till it can just, go through all the marketplaces.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think they wanted to bring it out so they can, bring more people in.
Yeah, and it says right on there that it's still beta.
Yeah.
So it's but it works well. Oddly, at first when they first released it did not work well. Like it would pull down 50% of the things, and then it would struggle with Poshmark. Like it would say it was delisted from Poshmark, but then the error would come through whenever it has like a because you can't pull things off of Poshmark whenever there's an active offer. So now instead of it just pretending like it does that, it just still says listed, and you're like, oh crap! So then you got to go pull it off of Poshmark and then hit mark as unlisted. But yeah, it's still stupid. So. Since you mentioned Nakatomi Towers, my daughter created a Christmas ornament with Nakatomi Towers on one side and Xmas 88 on the other side. Said it sold well. That's awesome. I wish I would have known about that sooner. I would have bought it. Because we need a Die Hard ornament and we need a Breaking Bad ornament. Those are two things that we really need.
Pretty sure I could find one.
Oh yeah, well, I could find one too. I was when we put everything on the tree this year, I was like, man, we need Breaking Bad because we have Walking Dead stuff on there, and we hardly watch Walking Dead anymore.
Finished now?
Yeah, it's over now.
It is over. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, it's over, but isn't Daryl and Carol are getting their spinoff, right?
Them and then
yeah.
What is it? I already forgot his name.
Rick,
the main character. Yeah, Rick and Michonne are getting their own, and then Negan and the other one.
Well, what Rick and Michonne, are they actually having their, without spoiling the end of Breaking Bad or Walking Dead, I thought because they said that they were going to do a movie with Rick Grimes, and then that got changed to a miniseries. Is that what you're talking about?
I have no idea. I haven't even seen the finale yet, so I'm barely starting the last season. I completely forgot to even watch it.
Yeah, I haven't watched it since... since like 2 seasons after Negan was introduced.
Oh, then yeah, you're way behind.
No, I'm way behind. Well, once they fast forward, I mean, if I'm spoiling this for anybody, I'm sorry, but where have you been? It's like it was like 4 years ago, dude. Like, come on. But yeah, when they fast forwarded, I lost complete interest after Rick was gone, and they fast forwarded, and I'm like,
yeah.
And then somehow that little girl can handle that
Sword.
python, the revolver that Rick Grimes had. I'm like, that would break her wrist clear off her hands. Like, there's no way she's shooting that gun. It's just not possible.
That recoil force is just too much for her.
Oh my god! Yeah. At the very minimum, she'd hit herself in the head with the gun on the way back.
Be like the lady with the Desert Eagle.
Oh yeah, that YouTube video.
That was
smash
so
her right
funny.
in the face.
So funny.
So I can't do this anymore. And it just got so repetitive.
Yeah.
Like, and then my friends were like, "Oh, you got to watch Fear the Walking Dead," and I'm like, "Oh, okay, so I'll check it out." And then I'm like, "This is the same shit." Like, I don't care what you say; it's the same stuff. It's just different people, same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So she sold them at a local craft fair. I don't know.
Nice.
Well, if she has any left over, Ping, let me know. I'll buy one. I had to send out a winter Carhartt jacket, and it was going like 30 kilometers. I got a fuel surcharge. Shipping price was over $30.
Really? What'd you use? Was it it's a Canadian Post that they have, right?
Well, no. Is this a local? Was this Macari local or something, JD?
No, they don't have Macari local, I believe. I think they only have...
It was only going like 30 kilometers and got a fuel surcharge.
Yeah, I have no idea. I
have
no idea how
no
much
idea
30
what any of
kilometers
those
is.
Yeah, I don't either. It's less than 30 miles, I can tell you that.
I don't even think Macari local would go that far. Actually, I think their max is like 10 miles. Because I had another Macari.
I have no idea.
I had another Macari local sale, and that was going to a city. I'd say maybe about 10 miles, give or take, away from me.
Yeah, it was Canada Post fuel surcharges.
I'm surprised.
What a load of crap! That's awful.
Crap.
Didn't we get that for? We get that for a while though?
I don't remember it.
I don't either.
I don't think they can do that. I think the only thing they can do is just raise the price of shipping.
Yeah.
Which
or
is
was
what
it FedEx? Or was it FedEx or UPS that was trying that because they're a private company?
I think UPS was trying if you try to pick it up at your house.
Well, they still charge you $10 to pick stuff up at your house.
Yeah, I just do pirate ship. It's like $3.
Well, you can schedule a pickup with USPS or UPS on pirate ship.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, they charge you like $3, but I'm just like, whatever.
Most of the time we just do FedEx and move on from there.
I just drive it to my own because we have our own little independent place right here. You just drop it off, and UPS and FedEx goes there.
Oh, there you go.
I mean, I could technically walk it to my shipping department at work, but then I'm like, I get nervous because I'm just afraid somebody's gonna know, like, hey, what's in that box, and take it home. You know, if their stuff gets stolen at work, I don't care. But
yeah,
you know,
nobody needs that crap.
I really don't work in the best part of town. You know.
What's up, Mark?
Hey, Mark.
It was an extra It was $6 extra, and I asked the lady, and she said gas is expensive.
How long ago was this?
Yeah,
was it just recently?
I don't understand that at all.
It might be
because I mean,
it's stupid.
That typical in Canada?
Yeah, probably.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting how different we all are. At least in that sense.
They have strong beer in Canada. I know that.
They do, yes.
It's really strong beer.
Their beer is a lot different, yeah. So when we went to Niagara Falls, holy crap.
Yeah. The Molson XXX.
Yeah, I don't remember the Maid of the Mist, to tell you that. I was probably taking a nap on the swing.
That's not a good place to fall asleep. Yeah. Oh, so wait. So is it I'm so confused, JD. We are so confused.
Well, does your post still operate during the holidays then?
Probably not. Yeah, so what you're saying is, and let me just summarize this. This is what we've got so far. You've you send something out, and Canada Post charges you a fuel surcharge to drive something 30 kilometers.
And how much is?
Yeah, I don't and that's on top of shipping. Like, I don't understand why would they would do that. Did someone go to Taco Bell? Sorry, late conversation. No, not yet.
Last week.
Yeah.
No, I went to McDonald's.
18 miles.
I'm surprised.
There's about 18 miles, give or take.
Oh yeah. To Google it.
Yes.
Yeah, I really I don't know. I don't know anything about that, unfortunately, about your post office, and why would they charge fuel surcharge? That's just stupid.
I mean, the only thing I would have maybe because of the harsh weather.
Well, that, or if they're trying to deliver it the next day, I don't know. That might be be like next day shipping or something. But
yeah. I wish I could show you the receipt. You can send it to me on Instagram. I'll take a look if you want. I just saw gas, so figured it was food related. No, JD got a fuel surcharge from Canada Post, and he's trying to figure out why. We didn't know. Well, our post office doesn't do it, JD. It's whatever the shipping cost is, and whether it's going, obviously it's cheaper the closer it is. Like something that's 18 miles away from here, for me, for a Carhartt jacket would probably be $8.80 at most, maybe $9, depending on how heavy it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know if I ship something to Northern California, $9 for regular priority, give or take.
Really?
Yeah.
What if you ship something down the road? Like if you ship something to San Bernardino?
The same? No. So maybe around if it's still the same, $7.73 priority 2-pound rate.
Yeah, because if I ship something to Jimmy, if it's 2 pound and under, it's $7.72. If I ship something to Mark, it would be like $8.30 something. Because he's another state over.
Yeah, it wasn't bad when we shipped that box to you guys. It was like $9 or something. It was weird.
Did she tell you about your Christmas gift, by the way?
Yeah, that won't be here till like next year.
Yeah.
I told her, I was like, it's fine.
But she was like, oh, we should just get him something else. I'm like, no, we shouldn't. When you see it, you'll know why. So
noted.
Let's see here. I'm used to just printing labels and sending it out. Yeah, I'm so confused. I ship size mail postcard anywhere in the U.S. for 57 cents. That's true. I do.
Anyway, guys, there is a bit of news if you guys have not heard, actually.
Oh, no. What?
So the 600 threshold has been delayed until the following year.
Yes, I heard.
Yeah, I see the every BS comment on Facebook. I was like, I didn't want to go there. I was like, come on, guys, just pay your shit, man. Just pay it.
I mean,
it doesn't matter because it doesn't matter to me because I'm over $600 anyways. So
my best one was I sold $48,000 this year. Does that mean I got to pay taxes on it? I'm like,
yes.
Okay, so you did not read the comment where it said $20,000. So yes, you got to pay taxes.
You know what? That person deserves to be trolled, and I think the easiest thing to do would be like, no, just don't even bother filing a return. Anything that if they send you any tax forms, just throw them in the trash.
Just ignore it.
Don't shred them. Just throw them right in the trash can.
Yeah, throw them in the trash and wait on the envelope to come in the mail that you're gonna have to pay that.
Yeah, you're gonna want to watch out for people in ugly suits.
And remember, they could go back to 5 years. So even if you don't do it now, they're gonna know.
Oh, they're gonna know.
Just pay it, man. Even if you sold $1,800 worth of stuff, just pay it. It's not that much. Just get it over with.
Besides, your miles alone is probably more than enough expense to outdo it.
Not that we're giving out tax advice because none of us are accountants. But, you're throwing metric stuff at us. It's almost 2 kilograms. Look that up real quick. How much is 2 kilograms?
How much is 2 kilograms?
Could be 85 pounds. Could be 3. I have no idea.
I know, but I don't want to do the math. I don't want to know. I got to do that tomorrow. I don't want to do math right now.
Adam was. I was. Huh?
4.4 pounds.
4.4 pounds.
That's a heavy jacket.
Yeah, it's a heavy jacket.
Well, it's Carhartt. It's a Carhartt.
That's true.
If I sent when we send 4 pounds to you, it's like $12. Something like that. No, to Jimmy.
Oh, because I think to me it would be like almost $25 for you.
25. For priority. If you send it FedEx, It's like $14.
That
They got a
Carhartt's
big
going
discount now.
Yeah, that Carhartt's going in a padded flat. I don't care. I'm gonna roll it.
I don't.
Shove that thing right in there.
No, but the padded flurries have been getting smaller, and I'm noticing it now.
You just heat them up.
It's gonna be this big. Padded flat rate will be the letters will be stretched to be this big.
So it was funny. I actually went to the post office on this, and I don't know if it's right or wrong, but I listened to the mail lady because I could not get this thing closed, and I was struggling. So I asked the lady. I was like, "Can I Frankenstein this padded envelope?" She's like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "You know how people like they'll take the 2 shoe boxes, then they." I was like, "You guys call them origami." She's like, "Oh yeah." I was like, "I can barely get this thing closed," and I said, what's going to happen is the tape's not going to hold it because I was like, can I put like another one on the other side and glue this thing together? Or, that's what I call it, the glue. And she was like, I don't know. That's a great question. I was like, can we try it? Well, I tried it.
It might make it.
It made it. And I haven't heard nothing about it. Yet.
They don't like it when you do that, though.
Right. So I asked her, and she was like, well, let me see it first before you do it. Because I even brought an extra envelope just out in the car. Because I was like, man, the person already paid. I couldn't get the thing. I was like, I already got the label and everything printed for it. I was like, come on, man. So, I mean, it arrived it arrived the 22nd, 23rd. It arrived the 23rd, and I haven't got charged for it yet. I've been waiting. I've been waiting on the eBay adjustment.
Did you? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Eventually, you might get an adjustment.
Or did you get the whole envelope in another envelope and then shut one envelope? Like, because if it's still in one envelope and you just needed to shut the other end, you're still good. Yeah. But if it's two together, and it's, it's actually longer.
No, so yeah, no, it was the same size. I just had to turn it the opposite way, and
Oh no, you're fine.
I just capped
one's inside the.
Yeah, I just.
You might be.
I had a feeling. The way I was thinking is that you cut off the adhesive of one of them and just taped it, and then did it like that. Something it looked like it's still one.
It still looked the same, but you could tell where the two.
I mean, I guess if they wanted to be a jerk, they could say no. But I would, if I had to take a guess, they just didn't notice.
Well, she told me since I was getting it out the day that I had to get it out, the 19th, I think. She was like, I don't even think they're going to pay attention. They're just going to push it through.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
But she said the worst case, you're just going to get charged.
Yeah. I was just barely under the 600 threshold. One cabbie away. eBay and the government are trying to get rid of casual sellers. That's probably true. Sal wants to know if we have any new goals for 2023.
Yeah, don't be homeless.
It's a good goal.
And I'm not saying that to be like in a mean way or anything. It's like, I'm just being, honest. It's like I'm not in the greatest position. I wish reselling would pick up a little bit more, but I already know that the situation that I'm in is affecting a lot of people as well, and that's one of the reasons why they're not spending online for second-hand stuff unless it's a need instead of a want.
What's wrong with my camera?
I see it.
It's driving me nuts.
It's like fading out.
Yeah.
What's it focusing on? There's a ghost.
Is there a ghost?
I don't know.
See one behind me? Is someone coming to murder me? There we go.
There it is.
There you go.
What happened on Monday night? Oh, Adam got killed.
We went viral, dude. Sorry.
My goals for 2023 went right out the window because I'm dead. But yeah, it's a good goal. I mean,
but yeah, it's like the shoes that I sell, yeah, they're good, but people, instead of spending $75 on a pair of Nikes that a pair of $10 Asics can do, unless you have the money for it, you're not really going to spend that much money for a pair of shoes unless you really want it.
Yeah, that's true. No, either way, it's a good goal. What about you, Jimmy? You got a goal for 2023 to become the best grailed seller in the world?
Yeah, and whatnot or seller.
Oh yeah, definitely whatnot. Yeah.
No, we may try it one more time. Just saying.
I actually talk about this more.
Yeah,
I'm actually having some plans with that too.
I'll tell you about that later. But no, I guess follow back in Ed's thing. Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna start training the wife how to resell too. So if I can list 20, she can list 20 a day, so we can start pumping up our eBay stores more. But then no, we need a bigger house. So that's definitely our goal this year, is to buy a bigger house. Because we have teenagers, so we've outgrew our house.
Yeah,
that way.
yeah.
And if we get a bigger house, I can get rid of my store locks. That's the thing.
There you go. Where are you moving? You moving to out of Ohio, or
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I think
it's a nice. I hear it's a nice city. It's a good place. It's a nice place to raise a family.
No, I mean,
I wouldn't tell anybody you're a Browns fan though. That could go horribly.
May not be. It might be
Go Steelers.
I mean, yeah. Well, that's another sore subject. On that one. I mean, we're out of the playoffs now. It doesn't matter. But
we're hanging on by a piece of twine that's slowly starting to burn away.
Yeah, but no, I mean, my goals is to, like I said, pump up my eBay store. Don't be lazy, because I definitely got lazy this year, and it showed. Mm-hmm. And yeah, maybe go on a diet.
That is actually that. It's funny that you say that, because that's one of my goals. Is I started kind of dieting beforehand, and just trying to eat better.
That's what we're doing. We're going to eat better. We're going to eat better. Try to,
but not like I was gonna do keto again, and then I'm like, my digestive system just can't handle it again. Yeah. Like I just don't. I feel okay on keto, but like. Whatever. I'll just say it. I don't like eating a meal and then having to go to the bathroom immediately following. I just didn't like it. And it's not like hey guys, you know what? I'll be right back. I got to go to the bathroom. I got to go. Yeah. So I want to eat better, because I need to my diet leading up before I started taking a conscious effort and looking at what I was eating. My diet leading up to that was pretty awful. So that's one of my goals. But as far as like reselling goes, I know what we want to do. We want to start like we want to buy a ton of Cabbage Patches this year. Like we want to buy collections. We want to buy lots and lots and lots of them, because she listed 1, 2, 3, 4 this afternoon, and 1, 2, 3, 4 are already sold.
Oh wow! Already?
Yeah, even like these ones.
The moderns?
No, this is it's like a little.
Oh.
They're modern, but
that's why I sold. That's why I sent.
It's a gender reveal.
Sorry, if you guys want to get your Cabbage Patches, go to the daily.cabbage on Instagram.
This is a gender reveal. What is this revealing?
It's precious. That's all.
Yeah,
that's
I didn't
know that. I turned him around. I was like, "Oh, there's a butt," and then it was a little.
Wait.
Have
you done your Let's Sword video yet on that?
No.
There you go.
It's going to be in there.
Yes. Yeah. Like this is what's special about this one.
So it's a blue heart. That means it's a boy then.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh,
there you go.
You're right. I thought it was a tattoo.
Hey. I mean, they're already branded.
You pull it out and you're like, oh.
They're already branded with a signature. I mean.
Yeah, there you go.
When is Sarah going to get her daily Cabbage Patch shirt?
Yeah, she should, huh?
Yeah, I'd rep it.
I would too. She's got to get a logo of some sort. That's not like infringing in any way on Cabbage Patch.
Yeah, you don't want Xavier coming after you.
I would actually, because I kind of want to meet the guy, but I don't want to pay the bill that would cause. But yeah, he would, because he came after Garbage Pail Kids pretty hardcore, and they got tops, and then
Now
it's.
I think he should really be appreciated what Sarah's doing with him.
Yeah, I do.
When is Sarah going to collaborate with the rest of the high Cabbage Patch sellers or people?
Isn't she
There
bigger than
isn't a
them?
lot of them.
I think she's bigger than
Yeah,
them.
she's big. The biggest Cabbage Patch person that we know of is Dee's Cabbies Toys and Dolls, and Sarah has more Instagram followers than her.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. She
Yeah, because I was just bored at work one day looking at Cabbage Patch people on Instagram. I was like, man, Sarah's beating them out right now.
Yeah.
Hey, Sarah, you got to sponsor the show now.
There you go. Yeah, she should. Maybe
Sure, it's the Pittsburgh Bear.
Yeah. We'll have Daily Cabbage logos all over the place. Maybe that's one of the reasons the post office is getting rid of the padded flat rate envelope.
I keep hearing that, but I think some people are just running out of the old information again.
I don't think they are paying. JD's goal for 2023 is to donate my death pile. You really? Why don't you just blow it out, or put it on Facebook Marketplace as a pickers buy or something? $500.
Oh, it'd be gone. It'd be gone.
Yeah, I asked Santa for a house without the wheels this year. That's a good one. I like that.
Yeah.
You go to the bathroom immediately, following the meals all the time. Get the word out. You will pay finder's fees for cabbies. Yeah, we could do that. The problem with that is that there's a lot of things that she wouldn't be interested in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then there's a lot of ones that have, pox or, seasickness and stuff like that. So sometimes it's because we've had people reach out to us and they're like, hey, I got all these cabbies. You want them? And, Sarah, as politely as possible is like, I don't want all of them. If you're willing to part it out, I want this one, this one, this one, this and this one, but I don't want the rest of them or something like that. And so that's part of the reasons we don't, but a lot of people do send it to us, or they, if people are trying to sell them, they send them our way, and that happens a lot. But yeah, I mean, we would definitely do that. What's up, Red Dirt Picker?
Hey.
This guy. Well, I won't talk about his business. Never mind. You can always say no. At least they are looking. Yeah, no, it's true. We would. I mean, we would. I don't. We don't have like a referral program put together. I guess we could do that. Sure. But that's one of the things we want to do a lot of, and then we want to expand a little bit into. We want to get Poshmark up and going again, because Poshmark's been really slow for us because we've primarily focused in on cabbies and ephemera, going into the holidays, and so there's really not a lot of cross listing going on with Poshmark. So we want Poshmark to pay like our mortgage. That's like a goal that was a goal of ours, and we started in that direction, and then the holidays came and we started spending all our money on dolls. So that's still our goal. Is we want like one or two of our marketplaces to pay our mortgage, and then eBay and everything just pay everything else. That's our goal. So
right now, Sarah just gave me how she said that she wants to go back to the bins. Now I don't know if she's being serious or not.
She is actually,
yeah. Oh, she is, okay. But that's something, because I mean I'm pretty sure you guys already know my daughter is going to start early education hopefully in August, because she was born in that weird part of the year where it's right in the middle of everything. So unfortunately, we couldn't get her into school for the rest of the school year. But my hope was maybe to start doing some of the low dollar, high volume sell thing. That way, just like Jimmy, maybe she could help me. We do 20 each, and then do that volume instead of high dollar, high things, because I like doing shoes. I have the connections for it now, but I want to maybe it's time to steer away from just doing 90 to that, and then doing maybe 50-50 or 50-30 and then 20 or whatever whatever else I have. But that's kind of what I want to do.
Yeah, I think you should, when you're out, just whatever's going to sell is going to sell.
Yeah, and
you can sell it, sell it. Except
and I know
people don't sell the cat.
No, the cat. Cat's still there, by the way.
Still there. I know. I'm watching.
And I know people say that clothing is saturated. You're gonna have little sales. It's like, it's saturated. But the thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna promote high, because that's the point. It's like promote high, keep the sales keep going, just keep getting consistent at it, and then I know people who have been successful that way, and you still make money. It's like, it sucks giving more money to eBay, but you know what? maybe that might sell another platform that which I don't have to give it to eBay. Maybe it might start selling even more on Grail, where I'm like, forget eBay. I'm gonna start going to Grail even more because it's better and it's easier. I'm gonna start selling more on Poshmark.
Well,
maybe one more
Mercari.
You never know.
At least 2 people that do it that way, because that's what we sell, and we sell tons of low volume stuff. I mean, I don't have anything here right now, but postcards and stuff like that, all that ephemera, pictures, stuff like that. But we have pennies into it, so making $5 on a photo that we paid a penny for, that's awesome to us.
Yeah, but who buys photos? Come on. So you're telling me people actually buy postcards and photographs?
I don't think people buy postcards.
No, that's worthless.
No.
Do not buy postcards and resell them, please.
Nobody buys photos or postcards. In fact, if you have any of them, just send them to me. I'll dispose of them.
I mean, it's still weird that I don't even know who this lady is right there. But we could. Jen's like, I don't know. It was just sad that when we went to the estate sale, nobody knew who she was, so we kind of got stuck with her.
Yeah. There she is. Well, we have a picture of we had a picture of children up here that nobody knew who it was, and Sarah put it up here, put it in front of her dolls. Well, Sarah's going to talk about Red Dirt's business. Oh, you can talk about my biz anytime. All right. Yeah, Red Dirt had a mega valuable cabbie. Had the the toothy smile, the chubby cheeks, toothy smile.
The one that's like,
yep, yeah.
How much were those?
Aren't those like $200 to $300?
$200 to $300. Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
So Sarah was almost just listed it for $25.
Oh, please do.
I'm joking. No, you listed it. It sold. Well, if you want to tell everybody, Red Dirt, how long did it take to sell?
It had to be quick.
Mark has a goal. He's going to try for the 10th time to get his GED. Good. That's good.
Awesome.
Nice.
But we could help. I could try and help, but I don't remember world history very well. Thanks for sharing the goals. You're welcome. That's a good question. I like that. No, don't do postcards. Yeah.
Well, I really don't like setting goals because I hate it if I don't achieve them, because I'm an Aries. I have to fight. I have to do something. That would bother me. But yeah, to get a bigger house, which is very doable. I think that's very doable to do it.
Yeah, there's especially in Pittsburgh. There's plenty of houses on the market.
Yeah, Pittsburgh, Ohio, which is still Darke County. See, that's funny. It just don't have. It has 1 T, and I don't think it has.
It doesn't have the H.
Yeah, it doesn't have the H.
But I bet it was a steel town.
It probably was.
Yeah, most of them were. Yeah, the oh, what was I going to say? I don't remember.
The cabbie.
Cabbage drive, sorry.
Nah, I don't think that's what I was going to say. Less than 60 seconds.
Wow.
It sold.
That's
for
insane.
$200. Yeah, it wasn't the full toothy. It was the little nub teeth head mold. 17.
Head mold 17.
But still money. Yeah. So
nice.
So it pays to reach out to the Daily Cabbage and ask her. That's for sure.
Yeah.
That's why whenever I see one that just looks very strange to me, I'm like, you know what? Let me send it to Sarah first. But every time I try to do it sneakily, try and make sure the vendor don't see me, because to them that's already a sign. It's like, okay, I know I need to charge this person more.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's what I was going to talk about was goals. Yeah, we don't like. I like vague goals too. I don't want. I see a lot of these resellers that are like, write down your goals for 223. Write down a number that you want to hit, and this and that. No. I'm perfectly happy if we continue to pay our bills, we continue to make money, we continue to be able to go on trips and stuff like that. I mean,
well, that was gonna be my other goal. As long as, like I said, reselling got us to Vegas, reselling got me to Talladega, reselling paid for all my kids' sporting events, doctor bills, dentist. So, I mean, and obviously I'm a part-time reseller. If nobody knows that, I have a full-time job. So that's why it's harder for me to juggle reselling sometimes, because I'm like, well, thank God I got a job, I guess, because now I have to deal with what my kids are doing, Yeah.
There you go.
So,
yeah, I'm the only full-timer out of the three of us. So, yeah, that is what it is.
So you got all the time in the world.
That's right.
That's why I turned the camera off. So okay.
Take 3 or 4 naps a day. Most of the time I'm just watching television.
Yeah, when he's got that nice snowy day, he's like, I don't have to do it all
that. Actually, that's exactly what I did on that day. I was like, it is too cold. Whenever there's warnings and they're like, you can get frostbite in 3 or 4 minutes, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to stay inside today.
I was outside taking pictures. Shores, I didn't get frostbite. Get close because my leg went numb. I was like, man, this is nuts.
You better keep moving.
And I'm here sending him pictures of a hot sun.
There you go.
With a lady in a pea coat.
Well, it was foggy before.
It was
in the morning. Yeah, it was, but then it got super hot.
See, it's foggy. It's foggy. Yes, it does. Ed, they all look strange to me. Yes, it does. Daily Cabbage Believer. There you go. I like it. Ed needs to find a hair care sponsor. Best head of hair. There you go. I like it. Best head of hair. Nice. Out of the three of us, that's for sure.
I get a haircut between 3 to 4 months.
Well, just be thankful you still have hair.
Yeah, mine's starting to go that way. Just to let you know.
Yeah, mine's is just you can't really see it on camera, but it's starting to get like really white now.
That's you want that though. Then you're gonna keep it.
Yeah, the whiteness in this. Yeah, you get discount at Goodwill for that. Just saying.
In Ohio.
Right here we get 20% off, and that's it.
He does nap that. She's right. I do nap sometimes. I'm serious. See, she's serious. So,
I think we'd be happy with any sponsor.
Sponsors. Yeah, I've turned down beard sponsors.
I haven't had one of those yet. What's up, Roman?
They sent me their stuff and it sucked, and I can't represent them. I'm like, dude, this is sorry. I was like, this stuff sucks, man. I'm not putting that in my beard.
Yeah.
I've had a bunch of weird people contacted me to sponsor it, and it's always a bunch of weird Chinese companies to sponsor their products or
translated email.
Yeah, or their clothing website or some kind of book. It's like, well, I don't know who you are, but there was one that actually looked like pretty promising. And I told him, I was like, oh, this looks good actually, and they never responded back. So I'm like, okay then.
Yeah, I'm always scared of I would like to do a product that we use or a product that we would use, rather than just be like, oh hey, some coffee company sponsoring us or something like that. I don't know. I think it would be strange. Although Black Rifle coffee, I like. I mean,
Starbucks gonna reach out too if you want.
Yeah, sure. Sarah would not mind that at all.
Yeah, we're good. Drink it every day.
All you have to do is give her that barista machine. She'd be happy.
Yeah, jeez.
So, yeah. I did say hello to Roman. Hi, Roman again.
Hey, Roman.
Roman.
Give him 20 years and that hair will be thinning. Maybe. If it goes gray, it'll stay.
I've had gray hair since I was 18, so I think I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah, well, then there you go. She said coffee. Katie says, do you tell people that work at work that you resell? I tell everyone at work because that's how I make a few extra bucks. I've had people just clean out their closets and bring it to me. Yeah. That's a question for you guys.
They all know I resell.
Yeah,
I actually have my subscriber count posted right on my office, so I can see it. So I can't be mad at the number when I'm mad at myself for being lazy, But no, yeah. So if receivings, say if one of our customers would say throw this away, the receiving guy will come to me with a paper like, hey, they're going to throw this away today. You want to come out and look at it? So I mean, sometimes I'm like, this is junk. I'm not selling screws.
Yeah, for me, everybody knows I sell primarily shoes, and I actually made a good shoe sell from one of my coworkers. She's more she's a cleaning lady, but she comes every week, and she wanted a pair of hiking shoes. Like, well, I only have one pair, and they were I think I had them for $90 online. Like, well, how much for me? It's like, well, give me $60. It's like done. It's like, oh, okay, so. I had a lot of interest online, but nobody was biting. And in the end, even after fees and say we sold promoted listings and shipping, I would have gotten the $60 anyways. But she wanted, I was like, yeah, go for it. And she liked them. And she's asked me to get her a pair of On Clouds in her size, but I can't find it and not in the colorway she wants. So,
right.
But she's already asked me to find another pair of shoes for her. And yeah. And then, of course, I had one coworker that I asked you guys that. Both of you guys said it was a mistake, but it was one of my coworkers that I taught how to resell, and you both were saying that was a big mistake because it's gonna be my competition. But in the end, he stopped reselling as frequently. So I was like, what happened? It's not for everybody, and it's hard to do it part time if you're not too serious about it.
Yeah, it is.
Well, that they see how hard it was. They see us who actually can pick stuff. I mean, I'm not saying everything I pick sells. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Like that. It was weird. That hat that sold for $50 on Grailed sat on eBay for 2 months. So
yeah,
and it sold on Grailed for 4 days. I mean, I just had it on the wrong platform. That's where it went.
And that's one of the reasons I was so interested in Grailed is because I feel like that is a real common thing. Is like there are, vintage shirts, vintage hats, vintage shoes, things like that would sell better on Grailed because that's where people are looking for it. Same reason why used clothing sells so much better on Poshmark than it does on eBay. Because
so I was gonna ask. So at this point, what is eBay really known for? Is it just high-end sneakers and trading cards at this point?
No, I mean, well, I don't know. I feel like ephemera sells really, really well on Poshmark or on eBay, and then vintage toys sell really well on eBay.
And auto parts, man.
Auto parts,
they're killing it on that too.
I feel like those are the kind of the keys, and the electronics. They sell a lot. They're the best for electronics because they have the guarantee and they have a lot of the top rated sellers. Which I want to talk about that because somehow or another I lost my top rated seller again, and it had something to do with the UK. I actually didn't even look. I meant to look this afternoon and I forgot.
The UK.
So I got an email today that said we lost our top rated seller, and I'm going to tell you why right now because I forgot to look.
Because of your shipping time.
Our shipping time is dead on.
Yeah, his shipping times when he feels like it. Jeez.
Yeah, right. Okay. After I wake up from my nap. It says seller rated, past seller level, current seller, if evaluated you today, top rated. So there's literally no reason why.
Wait, so are you still top rated right now?
I am still top rated. I didn't lose it. I got an email that said I lost it though.
Maybe
I lost it out of the country. Maybe that's what they were trying to say.
Yeah, that'd be easy. Just don't sell a receipt.
I mean, we do.
Yeah. I'm still alive.
Did I get ran over?
Like, what was that? Jeez.
Yeah, out in the country, man. No, I'm kidding.
Was that a car or was that a motorcycle?
It was a motorcycle with a very loud exhaust.
Yeah, I guess it wasn't because we still have it. So I don't know.
Yeah.
It said something with the UK. Oh well, we're good.
It could be.
That's fine. I'm still alive too.
Was that a gunshot?
No, that was
that sounded like a gunshot.
That
Jeez, that scared me. I was gonna be like, hold on, I gotta go get stop the camera. Don't do that to me right now. That's like
hunting season. Sal tells everyone and their mother, same here. I tell everybody because it's some of the best stuff you can get are like your friends are like, just take all this stuff. I don't want it. Get it out of my house. So many people have good stuff that they can't sell, but they have no idea how to get rid of it. It could be a 50-50. We do that with our close friends. So we have friends that they'll be like, hey, can you sell this stuff for us? And then we do a 50-50 split with it. So it's always what happens. There's 7.1 million plus postcard listed on eBay. 38,000 of them are his. Wow.
you do it. So you do a consignment type thing
with people we know, like if it's somebody
try that with me, I'm like, I'm not doing it.
Nah,
if it's somebody we don't, these are real. They were in our wedding, you know them.
All those people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, for people like that, or my mom, or like family, or something like that, we will. But we tell them up front, like it's 50-50 split, because our fees plus our time plus listing plus packing material, stuff like that, and then we would like to make a little money off of it if we're going to do it, so we 50-50 split it. But we'll do it for that, but that's about it. But I won't do it for strangers because it just becomes such a problem. So Roman says there's one out of the 7.1 millions, which is mine. Good job, Roman.
Hey, you sold a postcard, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, and then plus the people you do consignment for, they don't understand how it works. It's like, well, you sold it for 100. Where's my full 100? It's like, no, you're not getting the whole 100. At most, you're getting $40.
That's why we don't do it. That's why it's just easier to tell them 50-50 split. If they don't want to do the 50-50 split, then you can do it yourself.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
it's way too much effort for to give them 67% or whatever it ends up being or something like that. And yeah, then if they don't want to do the 50-50, then I say bye. That's right.
I think to them, they think it's like, oh, all you're doing is just taking pictures and uploading. What else are you guys doing? I have a feeling that's what they think.
Yeah, I mean, we don't. Our friends just want, it's just stuff they want to get rid of. Like it's stuff that they cleaned out a closet, or they, found a whole bunch of clothing that they bought and never wore, or something like that. And they're like, "Hey, can we sell this?" And we've done it a couple times where they just gave us a bin of stuff, and we're like, "Yeah," And what we end up doing is just Apple paying them, whatever half of it is as soon as it sells, and then just worrying about it later. So it's
which reminds me, actually, why does Sarah want to go back to the bins? I forgot to ask, specifically.
Sarah, why do you want to go back to? She wants to. She just wants to go back because we need to kind of go back to what we were doing prior to the holidays, which is clothing and the cabbies and everything else kind of wrapped into it. But for the clothes.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Because we were pushing Poshmark towards like I said, paying our mortgage. It's paying about a third of our mortgage now, maybe closer to a fourth. But it's hard to the Cabbage Patches take up so much of her time, and it takes a long time to list them. It takes a long time to ship them and stuff. So they're labor intensive. And then when we had that many, it encompassed most of the days. So it was pretty impossible to do much of anything else. Now we're back down. She's getting actually a lot next week, but, and we'll keep that going, but we want to start going back to what we were doing prior to the holidays coming up. But I feel like in the holidays, you always kind of got to focus in on something that is going to sell well for the holidays. Especially like, I know, Ed, you said you're going to try and expand your store out to different things. I feel like in the holidays, you kind of got to pick a direct. I mean, and we've done it on several occasions where, like, one year we had all these records that we sold for the holidays. We've done the cabbies. Last year we did all those vintage shirts and stuff like that. So I feel like you kind of got to have a featured item where it's going to sell well for the holidays. And last year was crap for us because the shirts didn't go the way we thought they were going to. But the records did well and the cabbies did really well. So that's just a thought. But
yeah, I thought that's how it's going to be for me this year, because shoes did well last year so much that's one of the reasons why I pivoted to it. I was like, oh, maybe it might do good again, and nope. I mean, I got some good sales, but it wasn't anywhere near what I had last year. I was getting more like toys, bags, stuff that weren't shoe sales, and so I was like, oh dang, well, I gotta rethink what I'm doing because it's not working anymore.
Yeah, there you go. We reinvent our store like every 2 years, it seems, because it seems like every couple of years we're changing what we're doing, and it's all based on what we have access to, and it's also based on what we're selling. So
I mean, I think it's good too, because I mean, unless you're extremely successful on it, like Tommy is, it's like you got to change some things.
Yeah.
Because man, I wish I knew his supplier.
I don't think you'd have a tough time getting there.
Oh,
that's a trip for you. It's coast to coast.
Yep.
So, 50-50 split fit. Yeah, and you decide the price for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Always looking for clothes. I found quite a few good ones today. Early 90s Taz all over print. Wow. That's going to be
nice.
One. That's going to be awesome. You had a Taz all over print, didn't you, Jimmy?
Yeah, I've got like
Bugs.
I've got 3 Tazes. I've got Bugs. I've got Wile E. Coyote. I've got all kinds, man.
I thought you sold the one of them.
I did. Yeah, I sold one that was too small for me.
Yeah. That's it, Terry. That's a good one. You may. I hope you comp that because they could be hundreds.
Mm-hmm.
Beep beep beepity bop. What's up, Cameron?
Yeah,
are you all right, buddy? I saw you had a little spill.
Oh yeah, that's yeah. No, I know. I told you that was a gunshot, Ed.
Oh, see, I'm so used to it. I didn't even notice it unless you guys said it.
I was like, wait a minute, maybe it's coming from my house.
Yeah, I was be like, well,
That's why I'm so used to it until you guys actually said. I was like, oh, there is one going by. I mean, there could be someone bleeding in front of my house, and I'm like, well, yeah, there's somebody bleeding there.
let me get the hose out.
Walk it off. You'll be all right. It's just a flesh wound.
Yeah. You're still talking. You're good.
Yeah. If I was full time, I would have a storage unit full of stuff. Oof.
I thought Mark was full time.
Yeah, he's retired.
He's retired.
Cameron lives. I made it, Sarah. You can go now. I'll make sure Adam behaves without you. There you go. The video was hilarious. Yeah, I'm glad you're all right, though. Although it sounds like the cops are coming for someone.
Not me.
5-0.
No, if I hear
Man,
that, I would have to go outside and check.
Is it really uncommon in other places? Because to me, it's normal.
Yeah, well, no. Anybody that lives in the city typically hears a lot of it.
Yeah.
I mean, in most inner cities, when I lived in downtown Pittsburgh, it was fairly common. But like out here, if you hear it, it's really uncommon because there's not that many people that live out here.
Right. I live out in the country. Like I said, there's a cornfield across
I don't
my
have a
road.
cornfield.
So
I don't have a cornfield or a horse walking around. we have one neighbor that's over 2 acres away from us, and then the next door neighbor is probably 300 feet. So it's not too rural up here. Still moving good. I'm glad.
yeah, same. That was a spill, man.
That was a spill. But you had your viral moment, Cameron.
Yeah.
No.
You know what it
Sal
takes? Dang it.
Sal made sure of it because I saw it on your channel, and then I saw it on Sal's Instagram. I was like, oh man, Cameron. But so far, you and MD Picker are the two to take spills on lives. So
I've came close.
have you? The chair giveaway?
Yeah, when I done them at work, like a lot of times I would just, because I call him Megatron, I would have my computer riser up. Well, I didn't realize, I don't know what I was doing. My whole riser came flying at me. I about spilled out, man. I was like, whoa. Had to hurry up and slide it back. So bad.
Checking in late. No, what's up, Susan? Well, thanks for being here. We appreciate it. Hers was way worse. Yeah, she smashed her head pretty good.
Stitches, right? Or staples?
I think
Staples.
I think she had to have staples.
Yeah.
But yeah, so far, I hope I don't ever become part of that club, but you never know. I did have we tightened up the desk, so the desk isn't going to fall anytime soon. But you never know with the chair. I did put this chair together. So
Same. I put mine together too, so good. One day back.
I'm just gonna hit my head on some cabbies.
It seems like it's starting to become a tradition that every reseller has to fall and hit their head.
Yeah, apparently. I'd hit my head on a cabbie in a rocking thing.
Nice.
It was for like $5 at a thrift store, and it sold for $40 on Poshmark, which is the best place for it to sell because we can Frankenbox and it's going to be under 5 pounds. So see you later.
I don't know, the little girl behind you looks like she's going to jump you every time you turn. It looks like she's going to like grab you. There, I got her.
Sarah sat her there. Yeah, she does kind of look like she's going to jump me. Any minute now, you're going to see her just creep over the back of me.
I would send her every Cabbage Patch I ever find to Sarah now. I'd be like, okay, that's like the new Chucky doll. I don't want it.
JD wants to know where your in and out lights are.
They are back in the box. We put everything back in the box and put everything away because we got the cat a big old Halloween thing that I showed the guys on Saturday.
Our cats have had a couple of those. The only one that's made it is the Burger Shack. Well, so what happens is that we put those, they're cardboard, right?
Yeah, they're cardboard with the scratcher inside.
Yeah, so we put those together, and then our fat cat sits on top of them, and eventually it starts to starts to give way, and then one day we'll come out and it's just flat.
Yeah.
But the Burger Shack has survived because it has a peaked roof, so he can't sit on it. So.
Yeah, but the lights are back in the box until next year. Hopefully, I can find some LED ones.
I hope I could just find one pair of them.
If I find another pair,
if I just don't want to pay the price.
If I find some, I'll send them to you guys.
Jimmy and I are gonna have to fight for
them. Can I at least have the nightlight? Come on.
The nightlight. The nightlight's worth some money, isn't it?
Probably. I have no idea.
I'm sure it is.
But if I find it, I'll send it to you guys.
I'm just picturing Jimmy going to sleep staring at his In-N-Out light like,
Yeah, that's another 2023 goal in April.
There you go. The glow of the In-N-Out check mark.
5 days of nothing but In-N-Out.
There you go.
Where are we eating at? In-N-Out.
Oh, yeah, they are. They're $30 plus shipping.
Yeah, I thought
it's just a nightlight.
Yeah,
it's
a nightlight of the sign, right?
Yeah, just a sign. Actually, I have it. I do have it, actually. Oh, pues. I forgot that it comes in. It comes with that the string lights.
Oh, Adam goes on a diet in 2023 and sits watching the In-N-Out lights. Yeah, that's probably what we're doing. Yeah, we don't have it either, JD. It only
nope.
Far East is what? Texas?
Yeah, Texas.
Yep.
Yeah, Texas as far as it goes. And as far north as Colorado, I think. Maybe
I don't think they have one in Colorado. I know they did a pop-up in Colorado, and that line was huge. People were waiting up to 2-3. I don't think so. But people were waiting around 3 hours just to get a burger, and they ran out, so not everybody was able to get one.
Yeah.
Would I do that? I don't know.
I have a feeling you would. I doubt they would, but I know you probably would. You probably would. Was like, we got to wake up early and go wait in that line.
I might.
Yeah, I probably would.
Well, probably.
If they had a pop up, I have a feeling Jimmy would take that weekend off and end up in Pittsburgh too.
I would just work from home that day. Just take my laptop with me. Be like, Jen, I need your backup hotspot just in case.
Just move my mouse around while I'm driving.
Get the bird.
Just got Chick-fil-A. Yeah. Did they have Chick-fil-A's in Canada before, or is this the first in Canada? Curious.
I bet you they have Tim Hortons. That was a joke.
That's a good.
That's a joke. I'm kidding.
Tim Hortons. We did just get a Tim Hortons. I think there's one. There's a couple of them around here.
We just got one.
Everyone
down from work.
raves about their coffee too, and I've never had it. I heard it's really good, but
it's good and strong.
Really, well, it's Canada.
Yeah, it's really good.
Did they ever open the Raising Cane's near you?
It's under construction. As far as I know, it's going to be open February. I think they said end of February. So if they say it's going to be open February, it won't be open until like March or April. But well, then I don't know. Maybe Raging Cane's is maybe they're better at construction. But yeah, supposedly it's going to be open February or March. I don't remember exactly. Which would be awesome. But I could never go to one of those places like right when they open them because the lines are going to be insane.
Yeah, they are.
They did open a Chicken Guy in downtown, which apparently is Guy Fieri's version of Raising Cane's. With multiple sauces, though. It's not just one sauce.
Yeah, like one or two.
Yeah. Chick-fil-A actually is not bad. I'm not bad is a good way of describing it.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I that's all I had for breakfast. The breakfast was good. The lunch is just too dry for me.
I think it's good. I like I said before, I think Popeye's chicken sandwich is superior. Just my opinion.
Yeah, it is.
See if the Chick-fil-A in Canada has multiple size shakes. What?
Seriously?
Are you asking? I'm not sure. Tim Hortons was a Maple Leaf defenseman legend. Really? I did not know that.
Didn't either.
What does Raising Cane's have? Raising Cane's is just chicken fingers, right? That's all they have.
Yeah, chicken fingers, and then comes
Fries.
with crinkled fries, coleslaw, and some secret sauce, which is delicious.
It's the sauce, Katie. The sauce, you could put it on a slipper, and it would taste good.
That's basically what makes them is their sauce. The chicken tenders with the sauce. That's amazing.
Even the fries with the sauce were good.
Yeah. Oh, and Texas toast.
In Texas toast, yeah.
But it's basically like an In-N-Out menu. It's just very simple, but it's just really good.
And everything's fresh and hand breaded. It's not frozen garbage either. So my manager would watch our PCs for activities, so I coded an app that would move the mouse 1 pixel every 10 seconds. I like it. You need that app. Raising Cane's is good. The closest one to us is just over the Ohio border, but we are supposedly getting one. Creative. Yeah. That was a good idea. They have a little device you can buy that moves your mouse.
Now they do
automatically, which I thought was clever. And then, did you see the guy with the fan? He had like an oscillating fan, and he had a stick on the end of it, and it would just come and hit his mouse every now and again. That was clever.
Like how much work do you have to put to not work?
Well, I mean, here's the thing, and I'm not being rude by saying this, but I'd say, just being a sales manager and a manager in an office of any sort, I'd say on a good week, every employee would put in 20 hours of solid work. The rest of the time is screwing off of some sort, or, getting stuck on a project, on a problem that just won't work, or something like that. And realistically speaking, if you could work from home, do you actually have to work 40 hours to get all your work that you need to get done in a week done? No. You could probably get it done in 2 days and spend the rest of the week doing nothing.
Yes.
Jimmy's like, no, I don't know what you're talking about.
That's why I kind of wish I was on salary.
Yeah. See.
Nah, I'd take your overtime if you get it.
I can't get overtime anymore.
That's the other reason of my 2023 goal of not being lazy, because they moved us salary folks to 1 paycheck a month. It's so awesome.
Oh, really?
Which is just rude.
It's awesome. At the end of the month too. It's not the beginning; it's the end. I'm like,
yeah. Well, why would it be? They don't want to put up all the money.
Technically, my last paycheck was the 23rd for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's not cool. That's a bonehead thing to do to your employees.
Yeah.
We just had a Raising Cane chicken open up a few months ago. Their chicken tenders are good. Well, one in Cleveland, what a shocker. Yes, here in Maryland, they only have the small size of shakes or frozen coffees due to calorie count. Maybe some people want to be. Wait, Maryland restricts calorie counts?
Really?
Is that a state law?
I know, right here. I could still get the jumbos here.
That's what I'm thinking. I was like,
wait a minute. Maryland got something over on California? Come on now.
I can still get the 72 ounces drinks here.
No, the milkshakes. Can you get big milkshakes?
If I just take a 72 ounce cup, I can.
oh my god.
That's a lot of milkshake. That is, even if you're
up.
not lactose intolerant, it's still going to do something to you.
Yeah, it's coming out one end. Yeah, it's going to be one north or south. It's coming out.
It's coming out. Yeah. That's a lot of dairy.
Especially in 80-degree weather. Oof.
They have a Mouth Shaker app out there. I put it on $1 million system to solve an issue where it would go to sleep if no activity. Interesting. Spend the rest of the week at Raising Cane Chicken Drive-Thru. Nice.
You're right. Yeah.
Yeah. I put in for overtime, and the check is still the same.
Stay, boy.
Yeah. No Chick-fil-A. I started it. Oh, Chick-fil-A started it. Oh, that's horse shit.
So the restaurant, every restaurant.
Just Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. The fried chicken joint is putting restrictions on their shake sizes.
Huh. That's interesting.
It's terrible. I tried my box from Pizza Hut, not feeling the boneless wings. Yeah, the Pizza Hut boneless wings are.
They're whatever.
Yeah. Did you get that cool holiday box? JD?
Oh, the one where you can pull it out
With the drawers? Yeah.
Yeah, we thought about it when we went.
Well, we ordered it last year.
Okay.
And then Sarah, it was pickup only, so Sarah went and picked it up because I was shipping, and she got back, and I hear, and like, cause you can't see my front door is that way, and so I hear the door open, I hear it shut, and then I hear her go, "I'm pissed."
Uh-oh.
And I'm like, "What?" And she's like, she's like, "I got there, and the guy was like, sorry, we ran out of the boxes." So they just handed her 2 pizzas and another box with the Cinnabon things in it, and she's like, I wouldn't have even ordered this garbage. She's like, the only thing I wanted was the box with the drawers in it.
Yeah, it was almost like you and the big boy Happy Meal. You wanted the big box,
Yeah.
but you got a bag.
I got a bag. Yeah, I mean, I got the toy.
Yeah, you got the Grim or the.
Oh, there goes Gabby.
Dang.
Grimace.
You mean the Grimace worth $20,000?
Grimace fell down.
I
Grimace
wish.
was up there, and Grimace.
He was worth 20 grand, Adam. You have every permission to sell him.
He gone. I will have 4 chicken dinners with 3 orders of fries and a small Diet Coke, please. Watching my calories. Yeah, exactly. It's so stupid. The Chipotle here lists every ingredient separately with a calorie count, so you can add the calories up in your bowl. Yeah, they do that here too.
Yeah, they do that here too.
Chipotle makes sense because Chipotle does have like a kind of a healthy mantra to them, because you know you can actually eat really well at a Chipotle, but you can eat really well at Chick-fil-A because they have the grilled chicken sandwiches and stuff like that, but it's still a fried chicken joint restricting calories of people for shakes. It's just stupid. That'd be like KFC being like, whoa, we're not selling big shakes anymore because that's not healthy. It doesn't really. I remember years ago somebody was complaining, and I don't know if it was a public thing or whatever, but somebody was complaining about McDonald's. I think it was on Twitter. I think somebody was complaining that McDonald's doesn't have a healthy option, and they were like, "We're a fast food burger joint. If you want a healthy option, you should be going somewhere else in the first place." And it's true. It's like they what they do well. But if you're looking to stay healthy, you shouldn't even be driving by a McDonald's. And if you do, don't look at it or smell it, because you're done.
It's like if people were going to a buffet, it's like, oh, I'm going to a buffet just to eat the salad. I was like,
yeah,
why?
No. I would never pay that kind of money for especially the salad bars at the salad bars are terrible. 9 times out of 10, most of that stuff is like wilting.
Yes, nasty.
Yeah. Sometimes you get the skin on the top of the ranch dressing. You know?
Oh, that's just you're like,
Yeah.
Did you guys have hometown buffet right there?
Oh, we do.
Do you guys have
hometown buffets?
Yeah, hometown.
No,
buffet.
we have the other one, Golden Corral.
Golden Corral.
Oh, Golden Corral. Okay. Yeah, so we have that, but hometown buffet. I remember I was going there because as a kid, and
I thought they shut those down.
They did. They shut all of them down, but it was a sad childhood memory because it was very affordable back then. I was always looking forward to that nasty pizza because that was the only good thing there. But I love the unlimited ices. That's what I like the most.
Golden Corral is the same way, man. Like, me and Sarah went there once. Like, I don't remember why. I have no idea why. Well, we thought it was a good idea. But, like, we walked in, and, like, the moment you walk in the door of a Golden Corral, you feel like a moron. Because they have, like, the turnstiles there where you're, like, standing in line to get in. And then, like, you're looking at everybody that's eating there, and you're like, I shouldn't be here. This is not good for me. And then, like, you eat some of the food, and you're like, this is disgusting. I just want to go home. Why did I do this to myself?
Their dinner is good. Their steaks are actually good when you get the correct cook, though.
I say our steak always has fat on them. You know what I mean, it's all fat. There's no steak.
I've never had a steak from there. I had the best thing that I ever had there was the catfish, the corn crusted catfish, and that was actually quite good. And I was surprised. I got it and thinking to myself, "This is stupid. I'm gonna have food poisoning," and it was good.
Well, for me, we have In-N-Out in one corner, we have Golden Corral on the other, and then we have Dunkin' Donuts with Wingstop on the other side.
Yes. No Red Lobster,
huh? We do, but it's more towards the mall, and I don't even like Red Lobster. But I do get their biscuits, so I could make them here at home.
Well, you don't like shrimp, but they're breading their shrimp with the cheddar bay biscuits now.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have to get this meal in before my diet because that is something that I've only dreamed of. This has only happened in my dreams, and they've made it happen. Cheddar bay fried shrimp. Chipotle will clean you out. They call that the triple treat box here. Yeah, I think it's what it's called here too. Sarah
That's
likes
so-
Chipotle.
Is
so weird
that box
to see
anytime,
that.
or is it?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I feel like they had it last holiday season, but they may have done it like midway through the year. I don't remember for certain. I just know we thought about ordering it again this year, and both of us were like, they're going to be out of the box again, and we're going to be pissed.
Oh,
So,
all
but
I
there's
know
still
is that
time because I got this week to defile myself as much as possible. Then I got to go back to eating good again. So
all I know is that Little Caesars has gotten better than both Pizza Hut and Domino's lately.
I wish we were close to a Little Caesars. Chipotle is much better than Taco Bell, without a doubt.
I disagree on that. I like Taco Bell a lot better than Chipotle.
Chipotle, can I get a bit more chicken? No.
That's
Golden
true.
Corral is nasty. Same, Ed. That's how my parents would feed all 6 of us boys. There you go.
The hometown buffet days.
Golden Corral is like the Aldi's of buffets, C-grade food, no USDA choice there. I agree. Some Golden Corrals are better than others. Well, ours is crap.
Yeah, ours suck.
It's just funny because the one that's near us, Belen calls that one ghetto when it's not in the actual good part of town, and then she calls the one in the bad part of town not ghetto.
I like it.
Maybe they know how to cook. I'm just saying.
I'm sorry. The Dunkin' Donuts crack bacon is so good. Katie, you're going to have to explain a little bit on this one. Are you talking, do they have a donut with bacon on it? Because that's amazing.
Yeah. I think they do, actually.
There's a local place here called Peace, Love, and Little Donuts. And they have a maple glazed bacon donut. And it is awesome.
That sounds awesome.
It's so good. You have no idea how good it is. Golden Corral has good soul food. Yeah, that's probably why the catfish was so good. I want bacon. Yeah. Sarah wants bacon.
I tried beef bacon too. It is not good.
Beef bacon?
Yeah, it is not.
Nah, I couldn't imagine it would be good.
Not at all.
Yeah. I couldn't imagine. I've had turkey bacon, not good. And vegan bacon should not even have the word bacon after it.
Should never exist.
Was that rubber?
It's to me it tastes. So it's what Bacos taste like.
Yes.
Remember those, the little fake bacon pieces? It tastes that with the consistency of a piece of rubber. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's something trying to taste like bacon.
Yeah.
It's not doing a good job of it. So, just my opinion. Depends on the location. Some have better managers who care what they serve. No, not
That's
ours.
true.
Adam's goal next year is going to fail on Thursdays, Sundays, and Mondays. That's probably true. We have a barbecue place here, and they sell things called crack rolls. Doesn't seem like a good idea. But, yeah, no, we've. I can imagine what those. That's like it's what they should call the ones at Red Robin or at Red Lobster. No, it is a bacon snacker bag that has bacon that is rolled on honey and brown sugar and then fried. Some places are better than others. I think some store have deep fryers. Interesting.
Oh,
I've never heard of that.
I don't think
we have good Bob Evans restaurants, and Bob Evans is good. I do like Bob Evans.
Yeah.
They're pretty good. So, just in time for the food talk.
Oh, we've been talking about food the whole time, man.
Okay. I think we talked about reselling for 10 minutes.
Right.
we were talking about Golden Corral and how not good that is. Yeah, Chinese buffets are the same way, in my opinion.
Oh God, no!
No, you're not allowed to go to Chinese buffets anymore.
I already got food poisoning from it twice. I ain't going again.
I haven't been back to one in quite a while, but most of them are. There's always the ghetto ones that are like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it out of this one alive, and then there's the ones that are decent but still not good. So,
pretty sure they use the same food
from
the day before.
Yeah. And you're taking your life in your hands by getting sushi from there too.
I was about to say that. Yeah, the sushi's not sushi.
That doesn't look like fish. Oh, it's fish. It looks like chicken.
Oysters, they're not oysters.
No. There's no, even in Vegas, at the Caesar's Palace buffet that we paid $89. Well, our friends at work paid $89 as a gift to us, but I still oysters. No, no.
Did you guys end up going to what was it?
The Hard Rock buffet?
No. What was the gift card they gave you?
The gift card?
The ones that are shorty.
Applebee's.
Did you guys end up going?
We haven't gone yet, and
Okay.
I'm glad we haven't gone in because I bought her an Applebee's gift card as well. I put it in her stocking, and whenever she opened that, I was laughing so hard because I'm like, she's got 2 of them now because I bought her one too.
That's awesome.
No, I think we're gonna go this week actually, because she has now $50 in Applebee's gift cards. So
There you go.
there you go. Sarah did eat raw oysters on vacay, in Delaware.
Oh God.
To be honest with you, they're not as bad as they look.
Yeah.
You got to douse them in butter and hot sauce, and you know what it tastes like? It tastes like butter and hot sauce. That's it. It doesn't taste like oysters. Don't have much of a taste. I mean, they're very salty, but it tastes like.
I don't need any seafood, so
Yeah. I used to cook at Denny's, and Bob Evans. Denny's is much better than Bob Evans. Uses cheap crap and microwaves on all your omelet veggies and everything else. Interesting.
I felt that way about Denny's. That they probably microwave everything.
Probably. Our friend had fried oysters when in Florida, and they were crapping for 3 days. It's good. Raw clams, yeah. You'll have to try all the all-you-can-eat sushi places in California. We have a couple of them here, and they're not bad. But they're served. In fact, we have one right down the road from us. But they're not buffets. They serve them to you. Like, you sit and you order, and then they come over and give you the food, and then they you leave the menus, and you can order again and again and again. But they throttle you. Like, the service gets progressively worse as the night goes on. So, like, by like your third order, your guy's not coming back for like 25 minutes. He's not showing back up. And you go get your own dessert. So,
and they still expect a tip.
Yes, and they're terrible. They never refill your drinks. Like, it's awful. Yeah. Clams are better, actually. Yeah, I would go with that too. I only eat in months with an R in it. I like it. It's good.
That's great.
I got movie tickets. I haven't been to the movies, and I can't remember. I couldn't. The last time I was at a movie, I do know. Me and Sarah saw Girl on the Train, and we both almost fell asleep. Because it was the most boring movie we've ever saw. It was terrible. We both read the book, and the book was really intense. And the movie was not at all. It was super boring. So,
I think the last one I went to go see was Sonic when it came out.
The one that
second one
released in streaming recently, or is that that's a show, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a show. The Sonic 2 came out, I think, in March or April of early this year.
Yeah.
Or no. I can't even remember, actually. But all I know is probably the next movie I'm going to go see is Super Mario.
Oh, yeah, I heard that's coming out.
We'll see.
I got to say this. Whoever's making movies right now has no original thoughts whatsoever.
No.
Like, zero. They're just remaking stuff or pulling video games or comic books or whatever. Like, or, going off of a relatively good, like Star Wars, for example. It's already an established franchise with a storyline that they could just make, some story based off of. And I would say that, like, some of the Star Wars series that have been coming out are probably the most original things that are coming out lately. because they, the premise is still the same, but at least there's a storyline. Like Mandalorian was really good, and Jon Favreau did a really good job on that. But everything else sucks. Like all they're doing is remaking things, or they're pulling like video games, or they're pulling comic books, or they're doing something. It's like somebody's got to come up with something new sooner or later, right? Because there's only so many sequels and remakes we can make.
I mean, I think right now, and I forgot if it was here that we were talking about it, it's that they're just hitting the nostalgic on everything right now because as 90 kids already grown up. It's kind of like how they're remaking the 70s shows. I'm going to watch it. Well, now they're calling it the 90s shows, of course. I'm going to watch it, but it's like, is it going to be as good as the 70s? I don't know. But that's what that's what they're doing. They're trying to hit the nostalgic of everybody.
I mean, that makes sense, but they didn't do that in the 80s. They weren't making stuff that was 60s based to nostalgic in the 80s.
Yeah, but there was a lot more fresher ideas back then. Now it's like everything has.
Where did they go?
Everybody's become uncreative now. They're just like, well, it worked back then. Let's do it again and see how that works.
This is what's doing it. Everybody's too involved in stuff like this.
Yeah.
That's my theory. It was like our third date. That's true. Let's see. Has anyone got into the series Yellow Jackets? My wife has been binge watching it, and I'm wondering if I should go back and catch up. I've never heard of it.
Isn't that a drug? Isn't that like the gas station thing they had to pull out on speedways? I'm joking.
Oh, did they? Oh, that. I don't know.
That used to keep the truck drivers at least.
Oh, the energy pills. What's up, Gulf Coast? How's it going?
Hey.
What's it about? The
Yellow
Mario?
Jackets. No, Yellow Jackets, probably.
What's it about?
Yeah.
It's probably about bees.
So which was better, Top Gun 1 or 2? I haven't seen 2, so I couldn't tell you.
I've never seen either.
Everyone's saying, well, Ping says 1.
I think they both were great, to be honest with you.
Really? I haven't seen 2. It just started streaming on Paramount, which I was waiting for, so I might watch it.
I've been watching
movies
South
today
Park
are like
on Paramount.
I love South Park
because I can't watch it here.
Yeah. The movies today are like selling vintage shirts. Seen it, wore it. Yep. As long as it's better than that 80s show, that thing stunk. Oh, I didn't even know they did that.
Yeah, I heard that the 80s show was horrible, that it just tanked.
I didn't even know. They did. Creative writers. Yeah.
Yeah. And then, of course, they're getting some of the successful directors, but they're just coming up with some of the old stuff that I think some people are complaining about Avatar, the new one that came out, because it's just a combination of a bunch of his old films. I mean, I haven't seen it.
I got so much to say about that, none of which I want to say on the internet.
You could tell us backstage.
Yeah. I read a lot of articles about this. In fact, I knew what that was going to be before he put it out, and I was like, "This is going to be, this is going to tank," and it did. It tanked, and because people are tired of this crap. Like people want to see Top Gun Maverick, or they want to see something awesome.
I want to see the next white chick movies or the next scary movie.
Yeah, exactly. They don't want to see what people see on Facebook and Twitter all the time with people complaining about different things on a movie. They people go to the movies to be entertained and to watch things. They don't want anything like that in their movies. And it just shows. That's why Disney is failing. Paramount Plus. I got to see it. Just watch the first hour of everything, anything weird and strange. I haven't seen that. I think Stranger Things series was a great tribute to the 80s. Stranger Things, I would say, was original. Yeah, I mean, there's some original writing out there. Stranger Things, Breaking Bad was great. All these things that have come out recently. But it seems like the majority of the creativity is coming within television shows and not series on Netflix or whatever. It doesn't seem like anybody can come up with an original movie that really kills it. The last one I can remember that was like relatively recent that was somewhat original was The Irishman. That was a Scorsese movie, but it wasn't really original. It was about Jimmy Hoffa. So, but it was still an original screenplay. Somebody wrote it, and it was about Jimmy Hoffa, but it was about the guy that may or may not have killed Jimmy Hoffa, or the guy that worked for Jimmy Hoffa. It wasn't about Jimmy Hoffa directly. So, yeah, it's just tough.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you cannot say anything or do anything. People will way too sensitive. That is true. So.
Do I have a lot of things to say about that as well?
None of which you want to say on the internet.
No, not right now.
Couldn't get into it. Was lost after 30 minutes. Interesting. The Wu-Tang Saga series is actually really, really good. Wait, what? Terry, you can't just drop that and pretend like everybody knows what you're talking about. I'm interested. Tell me more.
I actually have no idea.
Well, you know who Wu-Tang Clan is, right?
I've heard of it. I've never actually. I don't know exactly what it is.
This is like going on Guns N' Roses again or something. It's Wu-Tang
Grateful
Clan.
Dead. It's a
Guys,
rapper.
I'm 10 years younger than you.
No, they were your generation. They were.
Well, that's why I don't know
late
about it.
90s, early 2000s hip hop.
Oh, well, that's why, because I don't like hip hop.
Ah,
That's why I have no idea who they are.
yeah, but you live in LA.
I was gonna say you should be seeing Wu-Tang Clan stuff everywhere.
Yeah, the big W.
I
Yeah.
thought when people wore that, I thought it was just dumb.
Yeah.
My scene of that time was completely opposite of that. That I never paid attention to anything of that, so I had no idea what was going on.
No, yeah.
It wasn't until an adult that I knew about any of this stuff.
Yeah. I seen something about Matt Damon talking about it because of the cost it takes to make a movie and how they're not making the money on the back end with VHS and DVD anymore. It makes sense.
It's because Matt Damon stinks.
That's one of their songs right there. Matt Damon. And I'm not making fun of people that are slow. That was from a movie. That was from Team America.
I love Team America.
Yeah. It's on Hulu. It's about Wu-Tang Clans come up and the actors were great. Oh, so it's not an actual documentary. It's an actual movie made about them. That's cool. I got rid of my Hulu membership. Or actually, I'm sorry. My friend I was stealing the Hulu membership off of their Hulu membership, and I don't want to pay for it. Everybody's worried about ad dollars. They are afraid of woke. That is the fact that sometimes to be funny, it has to be truthful, and it's not a joke that makes us laugh in the stark reality. That is true. I agree with you.
I'm only gonna say this: I like the dark comedy. I don't care what it says.
Oh my
That's
God.
all I'm saying.
And your cat just streaked across. Now, your cat literally just streaked across your room and jumped into the thing, and now she's rolling around in the little.
Oh, I know he's crazy right now.
Or he, yeah.
Did you get some catnip? Did you get some catnip?
I don't know, actually. She probably did.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, there she goes.
Yeah, he does that a lot.
He's freaking. Oh, man, the milk carton's going to fall over.
Oh, it already has many times.
That cat freaked me out. Wu-Tang Clan Shaolin style. That's right. Yeah, everybody knows.
Oh, you got him trained.
Look at him go.
Yep, just gotta do that and it comes.
What? You called the cat?
He did, yeah.
Hey, kitty. Look.
He's gonna bite you again.
He's freaking.
Oh, I don't care. Hey, go play. Go be high. He probably is, as far as I know.
He's probably too young for catnip.
We don't even know how old he is
until they're a certain age.
Well, that's true.
We don't even know how old he is. We still gotta go take him to the vet.
Oh yeah. Time to. Well, no, not yet.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
But they are growing.
He's got zoomies. You don't want to grow too much, or else then you're gonna have a stinky house.
Okay.
It's not good. All right. Well, we talked for an hour and 58 minutes about food and movies.
Very little reselling.
There's not much to talk about. It's a, you know,
it's the slowest part of the year, at least for some.
It is. Well, this week is normally. I guess we'll spend a minute. This week is normally a decent week because everybody's got some extra cash from Christmas, and so this week, if you got stuff to list it. Because this week is going to be a decent week, and then the week after this is normally a little scary.
Yeah, so. It kind of drags out till about when everybody's rich.
Yeah, until everybody gets paid again at the end of the month, then things start to get a little better. But yeah, this week has normally been pretty good for us historically. In fact, this week last year was our best week of Q4, which was sad because that was not good. So. Yeah, Anyways, we got a tip from Mark here. Look for postcards with Coca-Cola signs in them. Listed 30 yesterday, sold some in 24 hours. Get a couple dollars more for them. Nice. I like it.
Really?
Mark wants some cabbie bucks for Christmas. All right. Snowstorms always help my sales. Yeah, it seemed to. So.
Hey, what else are you going to do at home for shop?
Yeah, might as well, right?
Yeah.
Shop for cabbies. So, anyway, we're going to get out of here. What do you guys got coming up this week?
So again, I still got a bunch of videos that I need to make. I still got to do the process of the return authentication of shoes. I just have to get onto it. But recently, that video has been getting a lot of attention, and not even from sellers. It's actually been getting attention from buyers.
Oh, nice.
Which is weird, but that video's been blowing up. And I'm pretty sure I have some other videos I need to make. I just need to get the information up. Probably gonna do another video with Belen because that one's actually been pretty successful. So we'll see how that goes.
Nice.
And other than that, we'll be here next year.
Next year. What about you, Jimmy?
I have nothing until next year.
Next year. It's a 2023
finishing it off and spending more time with the girls since they're off on snow or winter break. So
nice. Yeah. I will put out a what sold video this weekend. I couldn't this past weekend. I pretty much had to lie to everybody and tell everybody that I was going to have one out because I knew we were getting a surprise guest this weekend, and I knew I was not going to have time to edit it, so that's why it never came out. But I couldn't tell anybody because the person that they were surprising watches this show. So, so I apologize for those of you that may have been looking for it. It wasn't coming out, but this weekend I already started filming it, so it will be out this coming weekend. And yeah, that's about it. The first day was awesome because we sold 0 cabbies over the holiday break. It was mostly ephemera and other stuff, so it was kind of cool. So yeah, that's what's coming up. And then me and Sarah will be here Thursday for a live show, and then obviously no live show on New Year's Day. So and then the three of us will be back here next year for our first show of 2023. So.
Yeah. And for the beginning of that, I will be having a small giveaway. Nothing significant, but I will be doing a small giveaway for you guys.
Well, you better show up at the beginning then.
And I promise I will be drunk.
What's that?
Can me and Jimmy win?
Yeah. Now I'll send you guys some for free. Cool. Nothing significant.
Awesome. So yeah, that'll be our first show of 2023 next Monday. So come and tune in for that. And that's about it. You guys have anything else you want to chat about before we get out of here?
Everybody have a good New Year's. Be safe out there. We want to see you guys here for the New Year. So just make sure you stay safe out there, especially at nighttime in the streets, because we want to see you guys all back here and just to be safe.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah. Well, everybody that won't see us on Thursday, have a happy New Year. If not, me and Sarah will see you Thursday before the New Year. And that's about it. If not, the three of us will be back here next year.
Got him to say it.
Yeah, got it. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Yeah.
We'll see you next year.
Happy New Year's, everyone.
Happy New Year.
Good day, sir.